Hey guys, good evening and welcome back again to your Unacademy NEET English channel. I hope all of you are doing great. So a lot of students are worried about that what is going to be the safe score when it comes to the Re-NEET 2026 examination, category-wise in general, OBC, EWS, etc., etc. So my dear students, in this particular session, I'll give you the detailed analysis. I'll tell you what is going to be your safe score when it comes to your Re-NEET 2026 examination. So first of all, the session is going to be very short and precise. Just be with me for like 5 to 10 minutes and you'll understand, right, what will be the safe score, what will be the cutoff for the Re-NEET 2026 examination based on the scores which we have been getting from the students across the country. Okay. So my dear students, first thing which every one of you should know, what is that? When it comes to the cutoff mainly is going to depend upon certain factors this year. First of all, cutoff will depend on number of seats. Since number of seats have increased, almost like 10, 11,000 seats across the country have increased. And if there are increase in the number of seats, so technically your cutoff should decrease because of that. Point number one. Point number two, number of students. If I compare this year's number of students and last year's number of students, I would say number of students writing the Re-NEET examination have decreased. Okay. Due to which cutoff should technically increase, right? The 40 days of extra preparation, well, this is not going to create any impact, right? This is not going to create any sort of impact. Why is that? Because a lot of students who did amazing in their 3rd May examination, right? They could not do great in this particular examination because they could not carry forward the same momentum which they had in the beginning. Whereas other students, who could not score well in the 3rd May examination, they did well in yesterday's examination. They did something and their score as well. So this factor is certainly not going to play any role when it comes to the cutoff, right? The 15-minute extra time. Generally what happens when time is increased, when the duration of the examination is increased, right? Students get more time to do more questions, right? Due to which cutoff will definitely increase, right? But this is not going to create again any sort of impact this year because the paper was very lengthy. Perfect. Even 3 hours, 15 minutes were not sufficient for the students to do the complete paper. The main and the most important thing, that is the difficulty level. I'm going to talk about the difficulty level first. Okay. First of all, my dear students, among all these parameters, the main parameter which is going to decide your cutoff, that is the difficulty level, right? Well, first of all, when you compare the difficulty level of NEET 2024, 2025, 26 and Re-NEET, perfect. My dear students, on the scale of 10, I would say the difficulty level of NEET 2025 was certainly 10, right? When it comes to 2024, difficulty level was nothing. I will say it was 3. When it comes to NEET 2026 examination, the difficulty level was almost 5. And when it comes to your Re-NEET 2026 examination, the difficulty level is again 10. Now you must be thinking, how come the difficulty level of NEET 2025 and 2026 is going to be the same? I'll give you the logic as well. In your NEET 2025, your physics was difficult, like very difficult. Chemistry was in the category of easy to moderate. I would say easy only, right? And your biology, that was easy but lengthy. I'm talking about the NEET 2025 examination, NEET 2025 paper. When you talk about the Re-NEET 2026, my dear students, your physics was again difficult, I must say. Your chemistry, perfect, it was difficult, particularly your physical chemistry was very difficult. Organic chemistry was again lengthy. Inorganic was in the category of moderate difficult. No doubt your bio here was easy. Perfect. But my dear students, if you look carefully, in the year 2025, it was physics, one subject, which was difficult. But this year, it were 2 subjects which were difficult. Perfect. So technically, if 2 subjects are difficult, that means the cutoff should be lesser than that of NEET 2025 examination. But at the same time, air biology was lengthy and biology was easy. So it counterbalances. What does that mean? That means the overall difficulty level of NEET 2025 paper is same as that of the overall difficulty level of Re-NEET 2026 examination. So keep this thing in mind. Perfect. Now, if the level of Re-NEET 2026 and the level of NEET 2025 examination is almost the same, right? Again, apart from that, seats have also increased. So my expectation is the cutoff is going to remain the same as you saw in the year 2025. For example, if I talk about the cutoff for respective GMCs through All India Quota, in 2022, the student who scored 6.8, right? It was the cutoff for the GMCs in year 2022. 2023, 612 was the cutoff. 2024, 645, right? And you know the reason why 645. 2025, the student who scored 530, he got the GMC through All India Quota. Perfect. This year, my dear student, this year, cutoff is going to be almost the same. I would say slightly lesser. So my expectation now, after seeing the results of almost lot of students which I'm getting, right? Even after seeing the different coaching results, etc., the cutoff this year is going to be in the range of 525 through All India Quota. I'm talking about, right? Through All India Quota, your cutoff is going to be right 525, and it's always plus minus 10, right? You can keep that, but my expectation is 525, right? Will be the cutoff All India Quota when it comes to your Re-NEET 2026 exam. So if you are scoring 520-25, you are going to get the government medical college through All India Quota. Perfect. And my dear students, through state quota, it's again going to decrease more. It's again going to decrease more. So no need to worry. This is the All India Quota which I'm talking about. Perfect. If you talk about state quota always it'll be less than 10 to 15 marks, right? Or maybe 20 marks. Perfect. So it's going to decrease again. Now, when you talk about safe score, all those students who scored 530 plus, they are safe. Do not worry. You're going to get the government medical college. All those students who scored almost 520, you're almost safe only. Perfect. All those students who are scoring less than 500. Less than 500 means, that means no seat through All India Quota. But again, you can get seat through the state quota. Perfect. As I told you, the state quota cutoff will be lesser than that of All India Quota. Perfect. Similarly, my dear students, if I talk about the category-wise things, in the Re-NEET 2026, in the general category, through All India Quota, I would say your cutoff will be 525. OBC category will be 520, right? Plus minus 5, plus minus 10 you can keep. EWS will be 517. SC will be 440 and ST will be 410. Right? This is the expected cutoff now after getting the more data from the students, right? This is something which we have in front of you. Perfect. So 525 general, OBC 520, EWS 517, SC 440, ST 410. And my dear students, if you want to talk about the ranks, right? Let me tell you, in the Re-NEET 2026 examination, rank 100, All India rank 100, you are going to get at 645 almost. All India rank 500. If you are scoring 620, your All India rank should be around 500. If you are scoring 605 almost, your All India rank will be around 1000. If you are scoring 570, your All India rank will be around 10,000. And if you are scoring 525, your All India rank would be around 30,000. So my dear students, from all these things, whatever I discussed here, one thing I will tell you, whatever you saw the cutoff in the year 2025, same is going to be the cutoff this year also, since the difficulty level was same, the seats have increased, right? And there are n number of factors which actually decide the cutoff. So as per the combined effect of all the things, the cutoff is generally going to remain the same. So whatever was your cutoff in the year 2025 in your particular state, the cutoff is going to remain the same for sure. Perfect. So all those students who are scoring, I mean, there were a lot of calls which I got since yesterday. Sir, I'm scoring 570. Am I safe? Of course you are safe. Sir, I'm scoring 550. Am I safe? Of course you are safe. Do not worry. Perfect. The cutoff is going to be the same as you saw in the year 2025. And still, if you want to check your ranks, All India ranks, there is one link which I'm keeping in the description box of this particular video, right? That is the rank predictor link. Click on that link and check your ranks. Okay? That rank predictor is going to give you the exact idea of what your All India rank is. And accordingly, you can compare your ranks, and accordingly, you can get to know whether you're going to get the medical college or not. Perfect? So this was the quick analysis of the things which I gave you. And this will be, I would say, 95% accurate. There might be certain variations in coming days as the data keeps on getting refined. We keep on getting more data by means of which we keep on refining this stuff, right? So there might be some variation in the data which I gave you, but the variation is not going to be more than 5%. 95% is going to be accurate. This is 95% accurate. Perfect. And my dear students, all those people who could not score well in the examination, what about them? What to do next? So today at exact 8 p.m. on your Unacademy NEET English channel, on this particular channel, I'm going to take a session. I'll be talking to you. I'll be taking your queries. I'll be taking your questions. I'll let you know what is next for all of you in the today's 8 p.m. live session, which I'll be taking here on this particular channel. Okay. So my dear students, with this, I'll be taking a leave. You take care. God bless you all. And do let me know your marks in the comment section of this particular video. I'll keep on replying whether you'll be getting the college or not. Okay. So take care. God bless you all.